Hey guys, All Guy Sai, and today we're going to go over another Gimkit game mode tutorial. So let's go ahead and hop in. This one is coming by special request from Maya Eiler, and she said, hey, do you have a video on what is game mode? So Maya, no, I did not at the time. It's the classic Jeopardy style game, but there are a couple twists and turns along the way that you want to know about for what your students get and how you could maybe use this game mode. So let's go ahead and jump in. It's going to be a quick one. So if you're going to play this game mode, it's going to be just like everything else where you give your code to your students, and once you have a few students in there, you're ready to go ahead and start the game. So let me show you what it looks like from the student side. When they sign in, they get to pick a power-up, and these are kind of randomly generated from a list. They can pick their own, and then they wait for the game to start. So I'll show you on the other two. Got a bunch of accounts open here. So Go Big or Go Home, 401k, Thief, you saw that one appear again. And as you play, you'll see all of the different ones they have. So Bet on It, Go Big, Go Home, Thief is there again. So the kids can choose whatever they want their power-up to be. So that part of the game that is in everyone where they purchase their power-ups, they just choose it from the beginning. All right, so then you get these categories, right? I only have 3. You got to choose that in the setup. And so here we go. Every time what it does is it tells them what the question. Now, in this case for mine, I like to list out the term and then have the kids pick the definition. A little bit less guessing. They actually have to read. So then each player locks in their answer, and there's a certain amount of time. So me trying to do this with 3 accounts is a little bit more challenging. But I'm going to get to the third one here, abiotic factors or non-living parts. So I'm all locked in. And then I zip over to the dashboard, if I get the right one here, and it tells me the answer, just in case students didn't know. It says 3 out of 3 answered correctly, and we move on. Now, if I can go ahead and pick a new question and dollar amount, but if I go to the rankings, I can actually see who answered it first or who has the most money or control of the board if they all get it right. So maybe we'll pick 500 to see if we can make a difference here. So I'm going to skip the preview from the board that would be displayed up front and go right to what a student would see. So Habitat, right, meets their needs. Switch to another account. Let's go ahead and answer this one. There we go. To live, grow, and reproduce in green. And then the last student here is live, grow, blue. There we go. Awesome. So now we go back to the beginning, and my answers are locked in. And here we go. So it says 3 out of 3 answered correctly, right? We're all good. We hit continue. And now if we go to the rankings, we can see how those power-ups actually play in as well as the order. So we'll go one more question for 500. This time I'll have somebody get it wrong, just so you can see how that works. Also, again, in the upper right-hand corner, you see the running class total. So ecosystem is it's the living and non-living parts of an environment. So let's see, where is that one? There we go. Community of organisms. It's actually the blue in the bottom right of that one. So communities and, oh no, time ran out. So if they don't pick something, that's going to happen. We'll get back. And it says none of them answered it right. So they all are going to lose some points, and we just hit continue. It took me a little too long to do that one. Okay, so I'm going to go to the rankings, and you can see how that played out with how they lost money. And I think we'll just go ahead and see. You can always skip to the finale if you're running late on time in the upper right. You don't have to end the game. You can always do the finale if there's like a tie. And then it tells them how, they're going to get one question. They can make their bet, all sorts of stuff. So I didn't see the bet thing come up, and I don't know if it's just because of how much time I had left. But so they go ahead and answer. So an organism is a living thing. We'll do that for all 3. And then the last one. Cool. We'll get that one wrong. So lock it in. Go back to the beginning. And I really like the way it ends the game. So 2 out of 3 people got it correct. Well, who was it? And I love that it doesn't just show you in the past where it used to come up with, third and second and then first. This way it sort of has that little ticker, and then you find out who the winner is. I really, really like that. And then it goes ahead and shows them as well. Now, you can always review the report like you can with everything and what percentage they got right or wrong. And I think it's a really helpful way to sort of summarize and end the game. Hey guys, so what is maybe your new favorite game mode? I don't know. I remember back to when I played this game mode all the time in school, except it wasn't on a computer. And as I just had a chance to interview Josh from Gimkit, I told him, I remember we had library pockets that were stuck on the board with questions in them that the teacher would pull out when I was a kid because I'm that old. So just kind of cool. If you haven't seen that episode where I got a chance to interview Josh and to talk to him about how he came up with Gimkit and why he did, and how his school choice and things played into that, go ahead and click that card right up there, and it'll take you to that interview as part of my Kick Some Class podcast. If you haven't seen that, it's right here on YouTube, has its own playlist, and I hope that really helps you kick some class with Gimkit and anything else you're having to do. So if you have an idea or a need for a tutorial, go ahead and drop that down in the comments, or hit me up on social media at BaldSci, and we will catch you guys next time. See ya.